strikes. Perhaps the way out is actually up. Channeling Catherine Zeta-Jones in Entrapment, she does her best cat burglar impression and squeezes her way into the air vents. Her hopes of freedom come crashing down, and so does she, through the ceiling onto a
Yo, what up guys, Kelvin here, and today we're gonna be watching dumbest criminal caught on camera. So what is the dumbest thing you ever did in your life? My dumbest thing is I accidentally peed on my $700 camera. I cannot make this up. I actually pee on it. The reason, well, I was just kind of sleepwalking, woke up in the middle of the night in my bedroom. I was just walking around and I thought I was in the bathroom, you know? So I just decided to pull my pants down and started peeing. And you guessed it, the $700 camera was like right in front of it. And when I woke up, I was like, oh God, that is terrible. I was so scared, you know. It was like $700 camera ruined. It's like the most expensive and the dumbest thing I ever did in my life. I have a lot of sleepwalking stories. If you want to hear more sleepwalking stories, you can let me know by giving this video a big thumbs up. You know, it really help out the channel. But yeah, that is like the dumbest thing I ever did in my life. So be sure to leave it in the comment section below. What is the dumbest thing you ever did in your life? So yeah, I'm pretty excited about this reaction. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and let's get right in with the reaction.
Everyone loves a good old-fashioned heist. The setup, the sleight of hand, the team of criminal geniuses all working in perfect harmony to pull off the crime of the century. Then you've got your mastermind. Think George Clooney from the Ocean's 11 series. The kind of dude who walks away from explosions with his back turned. But not all crooks are created equal. Life rarely imitates art. And for every mastermind, there are 100 fools. So which bad guys are forgetting the keys to the getaway car? Which thieves haven't thought things through? Ready to meet the world's dumbest criminals? Let's get it on.
Let's go. I'm so
Sometimes
excited.
it pays to take a step back and think outside the box. After all, for every robber in the movies, there's a crafty cop hot on their wheels. A store owner was tired of getting broken into, so he decided to design a trap worthy of any Hollywood script. The would-be burglar is funneled into a room and trapped. Pick a door, any door. It doesn't matter, because none of them can be opened. As the door closes behind him, you get a real sense of his panic. No matter what he tries, he's trapped, just like a rat in a cage. He batters the doors for an hour, breaking his hammer in the process before police finally arrive. Luckily, the store owner was kind enough to leave a tap in the trap room, trying to escape his thirsty work. Perhaps our next trio of dummies have watched a few too many movies. We doubt that a bar would have laser beams ready to trip an alarm. Thieves and criminals are often referred to as snakes, so the pair did their very best impression, slithering their way along the floor on a quest to empty out the register.
Wait a minute, like, let me tell you guys, you are trying to steal some money inside the bar. You know, if you're not going into a top secret bank, you don't need to crawl inside of it. What are these guys thinking, you know?
Very best impression, slithering their way along the floor on a quest to empty out the register. After work drinks on a Friday night would generally have you crawling out of the bar, not into one. The cops have dubbed these guys the Inchworm bandits, and they reportedly made off with just the tips from the jar.
Wait, so you did all this just to steal some tips off the jar? I mean, I thought you guys gonna steal like thousands or tens of thousands of dollars. I bet they just left with like couple $100, okay? That is just terrible. They are some really dumb criminals, guys.
You want most robberies to run smoothly and easily. Think like stealing candy from a baby. There's a reason why you've never heard the saying, as easy as stealing a bike from a heavily staffed police station. Bolt cutters? Check. Face mask? Check. Having aspirations that exceed your capabilities? Oh, double check.
What?
The dude lasted exactly 23 seconds in what we can safely assume is the world's fastest bust. We bet the cops are getting really tired of it.
Please, someone explain to me, why would you steal from a police station? I mean, there's literally police inside the house waiting for you. And then he decided to steal from the police station. Yeah, that guy, he is like the dumbest criminal in the world. Nobody can take that spot.
People pushing their luck. This next would-be crook is a great example of how not to pull off the perfect heist,
I've
and
seen
doing
that one
everything
before.
in your own power to ruin your own plan. It's a surefire bet, as either way, you're the hero of your own story. Step 1. Choose to rob a vape store in place that probably carries very little cash. Step 2. Fumble and drop your gun at the lady behind the counter's
Look
feet
at-
to be
oh my
instantly
goodness.
disarmed. Step
You are
3.
taking-
Attempt to climb over the glass display cabinet, leaving 2 immaculately placed handprints for the cops. Step 4. Run away in style with your pants falling down around your ankles. Vlad the Inhaler is running on fumes. His plan went up in smoke. Nice try. Close, but no cigar.
Oh,
There are
sir.
fewer actions that are more brazen than shoving a $600 chainsaw down your pants and casually walking out of a store. Famous actors stuff their jocks, sure, but this is taking it to a whole other level.
Whoa.
Thankfully, it wasn't an electric start model. Workers in the store did notice the daredevil shoplifter. However, he made a quick getaway on his bike, Evel Knievel style. He was nabbed by police after ditching the chainsaw in the woods, but returning to claim his prize 40 minutes later. Sometimes
Chainsaw?
truth is stranger than fiction.
Chainsaw? Why would you want to stick a chainsaw inside your stomach? I just don't get it. Man, he must really need that chainsaw really, really bad.
Okay, so you've heard of causing a ruckus and raising the roof, but have you ever heard of bringing down the ceiling? This bumbling couple went to great heights to fool owners of a local convenience store when they attempted to use a stolen credit card to pay for a $4.39 packet of popcorn. The owners called police on the suspicious duo, and when the cops arrived, Coward used his girlfriend as a human shield in order to try to get away. The woman ran into the back room, seemingly a dead end. Inspiration strikes. Perhaps the way out is actually up. Channeling Catherine Zeta-Jones in
Whoa.
Entrapment, she does her best cat burglar impression and squeezes her way into the air vents. Her hopes of freedom come crashing down, and so does she, through the ceiling
Hey.
onto a not-so-soft set of shelves. Not all
Hey.
crimes are planned. Sometimes you just fall into it. Stop, drop, and roll. Not only useful when putting yourself out if you catch a light, but also good for avoiding motion detector sensors when pulling off a heist. A pizza store owner had installed a series of external and internal cameras that captured the whole bizarre event. Thieves were seen rolling around on the floor all the way to the back room.
Burritos.
After breaking in successfully with a crowbar through a glass window in the front of the store, lightning would strike twice, as that same handy crowbar would peel the safe apart like an orange. To their dismay, there was nothing of value in the safe. But they didn't leave empty-handed. They stole a drill, a speaker, a flashlight, and toys from the game room. Not at all the haul they were hoping to brag about. This is a case of crouching tiger,
What
hidden
in
cash. The answer to many of life's problems is often a great big hammer. Its methods of persuasion are simple. The results are generally instant and forthcoming. Our band of thieves seem to have it all worked out. An old-fashioned quick smash and grab. Covered with long-sleeved clothing and motorcycle helmets, it's great to see that the Safety First initiative extends to the less savory types in society. Unfortunately, toughened polycarbonate cabinets can be
It's
a
not
harsh
gonna crack.
mistress. No matter how
Hey.
hard you try, they
Holy
just
crap.
won't give up the goods. In the space of
That
under a
is-
minute, it's gone from potential payday and hammer time to empty-handed and having your dreams shattered instead
Whoa.
of the jewelry cabinet.
How in the world? Man, I just cannot believe it. What kind of glass is that? I need some of that glass in my car window or something. They can't even smash it open. Man, that is a steel glass or something. Holy crap, that is strong.
It's not only monocle-wearing old men in tuxedos and top hats who can appreciate a fine work of art. No! You don't have to resemble the Monopoly Man for a beautiful painting to draw your keen eye. Our next dope fancies taking him a rather large souvenir from his lovely day trip out to the gallery. Covering your face to hide your identity is so 2000 and late. Real geniuses hide stolen goods rather conspicuously in their jackets. Let's face it, nobody will notice. Change of approach. How about you just walk out with it underarm, nonchalantly whistling a tune while you do so? No one will suspect a thing. Well, too bad for this amateur. He was caught by staff as soon as he tried to leave the premises. Maybe he can create his own masterpiece with a pencil and
Oh
notepad
my
from a jail.
god. Holy crap. That guy, he probably did not graduate kindergarten. Man, he don't have any common sense. How you gonna expect someone not to get to like cut you when you just grab your painting and walk out? Like, that looks suspicious as heck if I saw something like that. Man, holy crap, I can't believe human like that exists in this world.
In a video game, the success of your mission boils down to how well players work as a team, and friendly fire isn't tolerated. Generally, the fastest way to break into storefront glass windows is with a brick, and this pair came well prepared. In a sudden plot twist, Bill ends up braining Ted with a poorly timed, inaccurate brick shot that would make a stormtrooper blush. Nothing says good Samaritan like stopping a robbery, even if it's your own.
Wow.
Good friends keep their buddies on the straight and narrow path of righteousness. Looks like this guy succeeded. Man down.
My God.
In this
Oh my
week's
God.
episode of When Fences Fight Back, our hapless thief shows us that while breaking in is generally the easy part of a robbery, sometimes you just can't catch a break. In show business, they say break a leg. We aren't entirely sure why this egghead took the most literal meaning. It all starts off rather well. We see him fiddling with the gate hinges for a while until success. It seems Lady Luck is on this thief's side as the gate comes free from its mounts. But in a cruel twist of fate, the heavy steel gate falls back on him, crunching his leg between the metal bars and the unyielding concrete. He tries to get up but falls straight back down. His leg is busted.
Oh. That must be
Lady
his
Luck
first
smiles
time
again
doing
for
it.
him, as it turns out that a crowbar makes a great walking stick. We see him making the world's slowest getaway. Rumor has it that our guy tried to sue the homeowner for damages, but it was thrown out of court. The judge said he didn't have a leg to stand on. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Short of a few bucks, there isn't a more cliched last-ditch effort than trying to rob a jewelry store. Our man seems normal enough. Smiles, says hello to the jeweler, asks to try on a gold chain that's caught his eye. The store owner doesn't suspect a thing. He's completely unaware that he's about to be the victim of a completely hilarious crime. He must like the way it feels around his neck, because the next minute he flees to the door at fantastic speed. There's only one problem. He's
Holy
locked
crap.
in.
Oh
This
my
isn't the
goodness.
jeweler's first rodeo. He
Look at the jeweler. He was like, come back here. Come back here right now. He looks so confident. I bet he get these kind of stuff very, very often. He was like, give it back. And I'm gonna call the police.
asks for the chain back before calling the police. Our robber must have been feeling pretty stupid when he was marched into the station and charged. If diamonds are a girl's best friend, then we can say that gold chains are most definitely not even this man's brief
Look at him.
acquaintance,
Look at
let
how
alone
calm
friend.
he is. He
When you're the
didn't even
victim of
flinch.
multiple burglaries, you go back to the drawing board and learn from your mistakes. This Canadian mobile phone repair shop owner did just that. Mobile phones are small, high-value items and prime targets for would-be thieves. Her employees now put all expensive items safely away after their shift, locked up for the night. She used her mobile technology know-how to her advantage by installing a security camera system linked directly to her phone. So when she got a notification on her screen, she logged in to watch the drama unfold before her very eyes. A trap isn't complete without a spring. A curved security gate acting to contain the break and enter. You can crawl in, but you can't crawl out. While the crook is frantically searching for an exit, police are already on their way to take him to jail. When they
Whoa.
arrive, they even help untangle him from the net. There's that famous Canadian politeness at work. We're
Man,
all
it kind of sounds like he got caught in a net like a fish. You know, when the fisherman throws the net and the fish is caught, that is the exact same situation. He cannot escape.
help untangle him from the net. There's that famous Canadian politeness at work. We're all taught to always tell the truth, and that lies just get us into more trouble. Not every criminal is a thief in a mask, and it turns out the police take fraud very, very seriously. After scattering ice cubes on the floor of a business, this man deserves an Academy Award for his excellence in acting. Pretending he had slipped over and smashed his head onto the hard floor, he filled out an insurance claim for the slip and fall and a shameless cash grab for a juicy, lucrative payout. This is a Weasley move, and one his mother would most definitely put him in time out for. Unfortunately for him, fraud is a serious crime. He was arrested and charged after the footage was given to police. For the crime of premeditated stupidity, we find this man guilty.
Man, that is a horrible acting right there. How are you gonna try to fall down on the floor and then try to claim that, you just fell and try to claim the injury when there is security camera all around you? You are supposed to check your surroundings, okay, and make sure there's no security camera, and also make sure there's no people around you, and then you fall. Dude, I sound like an expert, bro. I never done this before, okay? One thing that really kind of break my heart is this clip right here. How he gonna use his girlfriend as a seal to get away? Maybe the girlfriend had like a really good feeling, had some feelings for him, and really loved him, and then he just betrayed her by just using her body meat as a seal to get away. I mean, just look at this.
Arrived, Coward used his girlfriend as a human shield in order to try to get away. The woman...
Man, after that, I would just leave the guy. I would never talk to him, block all his Facebook, and try to start a new life, okay? Do not make the same mistake again. Do just use your body as a seal to get away. That tells me that he does not care one bit about you, one bit about your feeling, one bit about your safety. He just ran away. Man, that guy is a piece of trash. Just gonna be honest here, okay? So girls out there, don't fall for guys that have like a really good look. You gotta also look for that personality, that job security. You gotta look for guys that truly care about you. Don't look for Gucci bags like him that just use his girlfriend as a body shield to get away. That is just so messed up. It just kind of made me angry too. But yeah, anyways, that is the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to leave it in the comment section below which one you think is the dumbest criminal in the whole video. I think the dumbest one in the whole video is probably the guy that was trying to steal the bicycle from the police station. How dumb do you have to be to make that decision? I mean, I bet when he was born, her mother forgot to give him the common sense, you know? That's what happened. Like if I had a son or a daughter and she or he decided to steal a bike from a bike station, I will put him or her up for adoption, okay? I'm not gonna have a son or daughter that is that dumb. You know, that is just terrible. But anyways, I really enjoyed the video. If you do, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell notification. And my social media link is in the description below. And my name is Kelvin, and I'll see you guys next video.